Prominent UK YouTuber and rapper Young Philly has pleaded not guilty to charges of assault filed against him during his 2024 Australia tour. On Tuesday, March 11, 2025, Barrientos once again went to court, where documents show he pleaded not guilty to several charges. These charges consisted of 3 counts of assault occasioning bodily harm, 1 of strangulation, and 4 counts of penetration without consent.
Afternoon.
How you feeling?
There's a couple, brother. Afternoon. Enjoy the weather, man. It's a lovely day.
Accusations true?
Young Philly not looking so young anymore. Even if he's proven innocent, the first think his career is completely over.
We don't know who Young Philly is, little bro.
It don't be looking so good for Philly. Hey everyone, in today's video, I'll be revisiting an older court case I talked about a couple of months back, that being the Young Philly case. And I have to admit, that's probably one of the biggest stories in the UK, considering his fame. And I should mention that poor bastard Chunks being left on the sidewalk with that podcast. But since then, it has gone from him being in custody, going on bail, being in custody again for speeding, and now today, attending his trial, where he pleaded not guilty. I should say now real quick that we don't really have much info to go off. Like, I couldn't even find the court document saying that he pleaded not guilty. So I'm gonna be watching a TMZ-like video of him walking out of court and how he looks now, which honestly, yeah, holy shit, he looks much more different. But considering how the story started many months ago, I'll give a quick recap of how it happened and how we went out to this point, and as well, the speeding part, because holy shit, that was crazy. So anyways, I'll be reading over this Dixerto article, you know, a quick shout out Dixerto, we love you, we love you, we love you. And I'll go over the main story beats, where it started with 29-year-old Barrientos, if I'm saying that correctly, kicked off his Australia tour on September 27, 24 at the Bar 1 nightclub in Perth. In early October, a woman in her 20s filed a report with the Western Australia Police alleging she had been sexually assaulted in the rapper's hotel room hours after his opening show at Bar 1 on September 27th. Again, you know, allegedly. Since then, Philly's come under additional legal scrutiny, even facing potential jail time after being caught speeding at 159 kilometers per hour, just under 100 miles per hour in a 100, zone. Holy shit. He must have been like in a bad mental space due like out of nowhere, like maybe in the middle of the night, go speeding that fucking fast. That's scary. If it was in like a neighborhood zone, my god, like that would be fucking despicable. But I don't really know, to be honest. On Tuesday, March 11, 25, Barrientos once again went to court, where documents show he pleaded not guilty to several charges. These charges consisted of 3 counts of assault occasioning bodily harm, 1 of strangulation, and 4 counts of sexual penetration without consent. Jesus Christ. So there you have it. That's the main story, if you wanted a quick recap. And now, here comes the video. Honestly, I think nothing much came from the actual courtroom, like, not much evidence, not many, proof of what happened from the actual victim. It was just a quick court hearing, and more likely to go more into it later on a different date, whenever. And now, here comes the video where he walked out, and, he looked much more different with a bizarre, scraggly beard. And so again, he walks out, and much like, many of the people in the situation, he deflects the question and just says nothing else, but it's a beautiful day, and that's it.
Afternoon.
How you feeling?
There's a couple, bro.
My god, dude. I mean, I'm not gonna say he's guilty. I mean, just because you have a beard doesn't mean oh my god, he's a dirty sexual assaulter. I'm not claiming that, but someone's fucked, in a tough spot when they have like a beard like this. Like, good god, it can't be hard to just shave it real quick. Good god.
Afternoon.
How you feeling?
There's a couple, brother. Afternoon. Enjoy the weather, man. It's a lovely day.
Accusations true?
Oh, that's painful. I'm sorry. With the way he said it, he didn't say it in a guilty way, God no. But he's like, it's a beautiful day, go enjoy the sunlight, mother of God. Also, that's well, he's been out from the UK and Australia for so fucking long, while also being on bail. The actual music tour he was doing in Perth or wherever started in September, and then the allegations or the police report came in on October. So since September, I'm fucking off awful at the months. September, October, November, December, fucking like nearly 6 months around that time, and he's still in Australia. Mother of God. This is one of those things where, like, I'm not gonna say like, oh my God, poor bastard young Philly, free my man, but also, you know, if he does come out to be innocent, holy shit, he's been there for like 6 months for just nothing. Good God. And if you remember in my Drosky video when I covered, like, you know, his name being mentioned in the Diddy lawsuits, you know, very bad, when he made a statement, or, you know, when that story broke out, people in the replies were being like, oh my God, bro, you're so guilty, you fucking slipped and slid in someone's body, you're guilty as shit, dude. But with this story, it's much more different, because from what I'm seeing, there doesn't seem to be like a bigger ratio of people believing he's innocent, you know, as opposed to thinking he's guilty. And thankfully, you know, in this post from Dixerdo, we only got 50 replies, and, you know, like I said before, this story is so short, I don't really have much info to go off. So, you know, to power this video, because I'm lazy, and just to make it funnier, I'll go over some replies, because some of them are not that bad, like this one, but like the more you go down, the more fucking brain rot it becomes, where it makes no sense. If he's not guilty, then that girl still ruined his whole life. If he beats the case, then he can come back to Beta Squad, maybe so, it won't be dying like a normal person. Yeah, honestly, I'm not sure if he can come back. Like, this thing is so bad. It's one of those things, you know, if he's innocent, like I said before, I feel awful for him, because his career can never be repaired. But someone's made a good point saying that keyword is if. He was also caught recklessly driving in Australia, nearly killing someone. I remember seeing that part. I saw he was speeding, you know, I saw about that part, but not about, you know, nearly killing somebody. What if you see that? Regardless, if he's innocent for the situation, he's also done some dumb fucking shit recently. His career in the entertainment world is over. Yeah, fair enough, yeah. Like that, would I say, you know, would I look down on somebody for, like, being caught speeding? Maybe not, I'm not sure. Like I said before, if it was like around like a neighborhood area, you know, piece of shit, that's awful. But we have to look at the real heavy shit, you know, these accounts of, you know, like I said before, sexual penetration without consent, and also strangling the woman, you know, like that's the real bad parts. Speeding, you know, pretty bad, but like those ones, the 4 accounts in court, yeah, that's much worse. I know celebrity trying to spin the wheel of trouble. Don't believe the PR stunt. PR stunt? What? What do you mean a PR stunt? It was like a quick 30-second video. Like, what the fuck do you mean? Like, also, if this is a PR stunt, it's an awful one. Like, he looks, like I said before, he looks disheveled with a very bad beard, and also he's saying nothing about the court. Nothing about the allegations, just that it's a very beautiful day, leave me the fuck alone, nothing else. Literally didn't even say anything, skull emoji, you're missing the point. The PR stunt is the fact that he's making a big deal of saying nothing, typical celebrity damage control. It's very normal, like, you know, like I've seen like even innocent people do the same thing where they walk out and say nothing, because whatever they will say, you know, regardless of the actual reality of the case, it'll be used against them no matter what. How's the PR stunt that paparazzi are following him and hounding him for information? They've been doing that since the beginning. LOL. That keto comment is a certified retard. Don't bother responding. Broke silence, but did he break expectations? That's the real question. I'm not really sure. Also, that's what, like, it's so funny because, like, whenever you look up the story online, it says, you know, young Philly broke his silence, but that's really it, nothing else. Like, of course, you know, he said, like, you know, not guilty in court, but in terms of, like, you know, outside with the PR, with, you know, journalists, he said nothing else. That's it. As you can clearly just say, it's a beautiful day. Also, that's what I was thinking about this. If he was in the UK, there would be like a hound of fanboys after him being like, yo, free my man, young Philly. But like, with him being in Australia, you know, I'm sure he has a couple of fans, but from what I can hear, there's not that many people. There's one guy with a blue mic, you know, going after him, but not that much, you know. Like, he's in the one domain where he doesn't have that much support. I mean, with something like this, support doesn't matter that much, you know, unless he's innocent. You know, if he had people backing him up back in the UK, then, you know, he could recover his career from that. But if he's guilty, all those fanboys mean nothing. Oof, hope the truth comes out. Wishing him all the best. Uncle Philly, old Philly. There's no way that joke was so funny. 2 people liked it. Bro, if I could like click on the like ratio of people who liked it, I promise you it's all porn bots. Okay, I will say, however, despite me not knowing much about, you know, young Philly, Chunks, or the Beta Squad, I would never be like this person saying, who? Like this reply and this one under it is so worthless. What's the point of going to like a big post by a journalist account and just saying, who the fuck is that person? Like you're adding nothing to the conversation. Just, you know, absolutely valueless. We don't know who Young Philly is, little bro. Also, who's little bro? Dixerto with 1 million followers. Little bro, you're nothing. Oh my, this was by far my favorite one. So this fucking dribbling retard just said, I don't want to watch the video. What did he say? And he added grok. Oh my god, you know, God bless grok, but like, how lazy are you to like not even spend 30 seconds watching the video? Good god. And as well, it's so funny. He said, you know, what was the point of the video, and grok just gave like a very generic response just from Google or whatever, and he gave no comment. Oh, he did actually. Young Philly spoke outside of Perth Magistrates Court after pleading not guilty to sexual assault charges. He kept it brief, saying, "Good afternoon, enjoy the weather, man. It's a lovely day," and just that's it. You know, just giving background. Like, how arduous is it to watch a 13-second video? It can't be that hard, man. Holy shit. Okay, but now we come to replies where people really believe he's innocent. So a female ruined his life. GG's. Philly's innocent. I'm gonna come back to this tweet when I'm right. Okay, when we see more with stuff like this, it would take like a year or maybe more to like, you know, get like the full verdict. So, you know, admit it at 470295. In a year, you better be back here, you motherfucker. Anyway, wow, that girl potentially ruined his life. Man said he's not guilty. Young Diddy. Oh, these are so worthless. I would say, however, it's so bizarre that now, in the modern day, whenever someone sees a person saying that they're not guilty, they believe that. Like, I'm not gonna say these people are fanboys of Young Philly, but like, when would you see someone say they're not guilty and automatically believe them? Like, you know, that's a very weird way to operate, you know, your thoughts on and your belief if they're not guilty. Free Philly, bro. I know he's innocent. Oh, cool, nice. He innocent, thank God. W, old Philly, whatever. Okay, this one I like. Are the accusations true? Like, he's gonna go, yeah, you know what? They are. Let me just walk you to prison. Absolute tat, whatever that means, of a journalist. Rat job. Like, what a question could they ask? You know, are they gonna ask him, you know, hey, Young Philly, how you doing, and how you doing during bail? Yeah, it's a very typical question. I mean, yeah, he would never give him a good response. But like, you know, what else can you ask? You know, be for real. Holy, it looks so much more different. Young Philly should speak the truth and reveal it all. Okay, you know what? Say what you will about him being a piece of shit, if you believe he's guilty, but what kind of person would have a lack of survival instincts and just reveal themselves as being guilty and, you know, like that guy said, walk right to prison? Nobody. Be for real. Okay, let's put a bow on that. I think that's enough hilarious replies on Twitter. Yeah, honestly, I want to see more about this. Like, I do still firmly believe that we need to see more stuff come out. And the most I'll say is that it looks pretty bad when you're already in custody. I'm not saying he's guilty, God no, but I've rarely seen police reports go to the point where they get someone arrested. That's all I'll say. I should mention now as well that it was reported that his next court hearing is going to be on June 13th. So I'll more likely talk about that when it happens and give my thoughts on it. Depending on what comes out, we'll have to see.